Hello guys, welcome to the Greenfire Warlock quest, the final stage of the Warlock only scenario, solo scenario, to defeat Carenat. First up, I watched a lot of videos on this fight, hours and hours on end, just to get the tactics right before I came in. But it really comes down to yourself, how good you are with your Warlock, or how bad, doesn't matter. This fight surprisingly is controlling the Pit Lord. But first, something about this fight. When you click this demonic soul well, a huge portal like the green one pops up and Carenat walks out. Then you got about 30 seconds until the fight starts. But before you start the fight, there are a couple of things you need to get right, just to get a little bit of mobility and talent right. First up, you need to put your demonic gateway into a corner. That's really handy for if you want to line of sight him really quick and you're not in range of your demonic circle. Then, of course, if you put down your demonic circle, you need to refresh it, so every time you use it, you can just easily click it and you know where to go. And then these three pillars, I haven't seen them in any video, but I find them really helpful. That my range of the demonic circle teleport is 40 yards. Well, during the fight, got no time to think about which direction to run if he starts casting his chaos bolt. But if I run towards one of these pillars, my demonic circle teleport will light up, and that's a bit 38-40 yards range, so I always know where to go. If you find it helpful, you can use them. If not, it's up to you. You can activate them by clicking the little arrow, the flag, and just put them down, the world markers. Then, talents. Basically two mandatory talents, in my opinion. Unbound Will. That will purchase all magic effects on you. And Grimmer of Sacrifice. Now what this does, it gives you a bit of room to deal with the dots he puts on you, like the Seed of Corruption, Curse of Agony. And you have two magic cleaning effects. One you can use every 10 seconds. You can set something up so it will remind you, it will pop up to singe the magic off of you. Then you get the big one, Unbound Will, which removes all effects. So if you got a couple on you, just press this button and everything will be okay. Those are pretty much the two mandatory talents. Then a Grimmer of Sacrifice if you summon your imp. This will give you the spell of the Singe magic, so that's what the Grimmer of Sacrifice is for. Demonic Circle, Demonic Gateway, we've got Soul Stone is handy, but then Crystal of Insanity, Timeless Isle item, Dark Intent, mandatory as well. Then a tip for the Warlocks out there. You will wipe a lot. If you watch a lot of videos, you know the tactics. If you watch hundreds of videos like I did, 1.5 hour, 2 hour specials of only this fight, you know every single part of this fight. But it will come down to your own skill. So just do it a couple of times, like I did the imp phase a couple of times till I was comfortable with that. Did the Fell Hunter phase till I nailed that one, because that's a tricky one. And then the Doom Guard is just wailing through and getting it down as fast as possible. Well, enough talk. We got the buffs. We got the demonic circle. I will refresh that one. Well, what the hell? Demonic gateway. And then it's good to go. If you start a fight, you have about 30 seconds. At 2 seconds I will cast a rain of fire. So every bit of damage you can do in this first part of the fight, you have to do. Set your focus. And just watch the fight and enjoy. You need to get about 3 burning embers before you start summoning the Pit Lord. When the Pit Lord comes, enslave him. I made a macro for it. Then attack it again. You can interrupt the first Curse of Doom, as you can see. I will get you a couple of more percentages, but yeah. First Curse of Agony, Destruction poured back, line of sighted, as you can see, Chaos Bolt, it will not hit. 4 burning embers, that's good. Then he runs to the middle. Cataclysm is cast, so you stun him, get 2 Chaos Bolts in for the extra damage. Then before the imp phase, you got him at 70%. In phase, put your rain of fire up in front of the portal, just a couple, and then just when he's about to finish the cast, do the breath. Maybe 1 burning, 1 fire and brimstone. Breath, so you cleans everything. Line of sight, take Chaos Ball, and that's 65%. Do the health thingy. Start casting Chaos Bolt, interrupt the Cataclysm, cast another one, and you have your 2 hits. Then put your Pit Lord next to the portal. Rain of Fire for the Fell Hunters. Havoc the first one. Cleanse. Chaos Bolt the second one. Line of sight. That's 50% down. Breath to cleanse you, and go well on the guy. Walk towards one of the pillars, click it, and then you got line of sight. Then, this is a tricky part. Enslave demon wears off in 2 minutes. Dismiss, re-enslave, and you're good for the fight. Then the imp phase starts again. Imp phase starts. This is a little fuck up because I did the breath first. Prioritize destruction over anything else. Fell Hunter phase again. Next to the portal.